Closed captioning for Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by North Oaks Health Systems for over 50 years. You are the reason we're here.
A handoff to Rasheed Harrell, breaks it. He's going to score. Nobody's going to catch Rasheed Harrell. And fires on the out route. Kepley's got it. Turns upfield. His tight rope to the sideline. Touchdown. First turnover of the ball game goes to Southeastern.
Then it's straight drop. Looks at Smiley's got him this time. And touchdown, Southeastern Louisiana, 65 yards.
Hello there and welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you from Shane's Rib Shack right here at the Hammond Square Mall. I'm Alan Waddell, and joined as always by the head football coach of your Southeastern Lions, Coach Ron Roberts. Coach, thanks for being here. A great game on Saturday. You win 30-22 against Northwestern State and move into first place in conference play at 2-0.
Great football game. Great day for football. Beautiful weather, and the fans were outstanding. It was a hard-fought football game. Two teams just going at it. Defense struggled early, got some points on the board in the third and fourth quarter.
Coach, there was some outstanding individual efforts in this ball game. Denzel Thompson was named Southland Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Had 2 interceptions, 2 block kicks on defense, and also Ryan Adams was named Southland Conference Special Teams Player of the Week. He set the school record with a 55-yard field goal against Northwestern State. Big-time performances by those 2 young men, as well as some other guys as well that we're going to highlight throughout on our show. But this was a game that was kind of deceiving. You look up in the fourth quarter, you're up 30-8, up by 22 points. I have a little bit of a muff punt there, and they get the ball back and have some momentum and make a rally late to make this a ball game. Yeah,
they sure did. And hats off to them. They fought hard for 4 quarters, and to me, that's Southland Conference play. That's conference games that you got to be ready to go for 4 quarters. And I thought we had a lot more control of the ball game than obviously the score indicated, but obviously last they were making a push for it.
That was the Lions' 12th consecutive victory in the Southland Conference, and Coach Roberts also moved to 7-0 against in-state opponents in the Southland Conference. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the highlights against Northwestern State right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Introducing our new grilled chicken nuggets. Hungry for more? Go to grilledlove.com.
Inside Southeastern Football with Coach Ron Roberts is supported by Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction, located in Southeastern's hometown of Hammond, Louisiana. Louisiana's First Choice Auto Auction is a dealer-only auto auction locally owned by John Poteet. For more information on Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction or their upcoming charity golf tournament, please visit www.lafcaa.com or visit Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction on Facebook and Twitter.
Your eyesight is so important, and when it comes to your eye care, let the friendly staff at the Bond Roten Eye Clinic care for you. Doctors Hunter Bond and Chris Roten, along with their staff of trained doctors, are committed to providing every patient with quality care. The Bond Roten Eye Clinic has the latest medical technology and eye care to help you, the patient. With over 14 years of experience, the Bond Roten Eye Clinic has 3 locations to serve you, with offices in Denham Springs, Hammond, and Amite. So if it's a checkup, glasses, or LASIK surgery, you need to visit the Bond Roten Eye Clinic. For more information on the clinic, please visit bondroteneyeclinic.com.
Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by Hammond Nursing Home. Since 1974, owner Ray Knockan has worked to make Hammond Nursing Home this area's premier nursing home. Knockan, a football standout for the Lions in 1952 and 1953, played under legendary coach Stan Galloway. And in 1958, Ray Knockan graduated from Southeastern and married the love of his life, Miss Ruth Knockan. For almost 40 years now, the Knockan family has worked to make Hammond Nursing Home an exciting senior living community, offering everything you need and want in retirement living, including social programs, activities, rehabilitation, and nursing programs. Hammond Nursing Home offers a full range of assisted care and services for seniors. For more information on Hammond Nursing Home, please visit hammondnursinghome.net or call area code 985-542-1200. Hammond Nursing Home and the Knockan family, a proud supporter of Southeastern Louisiana University, the Knockan Strength and Conditioning Center, and Southeastern Athletics.
Hey, I'm Shane. My granddad, Big Dad, always said, Do what you love to do and do it better than anyone else. My dream was to open up my own barbecue place. Good barbecue isn't just cooking, it's about making memories. Big Dad is not with us anymore, but his principles still guide us. That's why we still make our barbecue the same way at every store.
Good people making great barbecue. Shane's Rib Shack.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you from Shane's Rib Shack right here at the Hammond Square. The Lions were at home for a 3 o'clock kickoff on an absolutely perfect day in Hammond, America. Let's check out the first half highlights against Northwestern State. It was an absolutely gorgeous day for college football on Saturday. The Lions come out on a solid gold Saturday wearing all gold against Northwestern State.
Oh, great environment. Our fans showed up great. They were loud. It was electrifying atmosphere. Beautiful day for football.
Coach, they would win the toss and defer it, and you would get the ball first in this ball game. Your offense would take the field first against the Demon defense. First play of the game, come out and try to push the ball down the field on a deep play.
Yeah, we'll go with the double move to start the game off with. Get a little pressure on Brian, and a smart decision there, put the ball out of bounds.
Third down, Brian tries to scramble for a first down, wouldn't be able to pick it up. This game, especially early in the first quarter, was really nip and tuck. Defenses really played well.
It was a defensive battle early. They had a really good defense, know that going into the game. Our defense played exceptionally well. I was really excited about how they played for 4 quarters. And then the second half, our offense is going to take control.
They hit a little drag route here for a first down over the middle and get into your territory on their first possession.
Yeah, this first drive they come out and they're doing some pick routes underneath, trying to free some guys up in man coverage, and so we hadn't seen that yet, so we had to talk them through it and get that covered.
As a third down drop by those guys, your team would get off the field. They would punt it back to you offensively. Pretty good job by their punter, though, as you would start deep in your own territory.
Yeah, good job getting off the field there. The defense. Again, we're going to come out. It's a hard-fought, physical ball game here early. Cody Sutton takes the ball, gets him harder in yardage.
One thing that you can't notice here from these highlights was at this point in the game, you're going into the wind. There was about a 10 or 12-mile-an-hour wind blowing in your face. This was a big play in the game. This was a 4th down. They actually had a 3rd and short and a 4th and short. You stuffed them on both of them.
Yeah, great job by the defensive front. Just excellent job.
You get the ball back for your offense, kind of flip the field position. You had been backed up trying to go into the wind. Now you get the ball out near midfield for your offense.
Yeah, wind was a big factor in the game, especially early. Nice run there by Rasheed Harrell. Kind of spring free for about 15.
Another good run here, good cutback. Rasheed shows his vision. We've seen him do this throughout his career.
Nice job. Nice cutback across the screen. Gets about 20 on that one. We're looking good, getting the ball down inside their field.
Coach, offense ball down a little bit. This is a 4th down opportunity. You go for it. Weren't able to complete it. Decided to go for it there instead of kicking the field goal into the wind.
Yeah, it would have been about a 47-yarder into the wind. I don't think that was in our favor to do that. Thought we could hit about 40 going into the wind. So we went ahead and took the chance and went for it.
Back and forth at this point. Really a defensive struggle at the beginning of this ball game. Your defense played so well in this game.
We tackled pretty well in space. Guys are flying around. Defense front's doing a good job on the run game, and we're feeling real comfortable right now defensively how we're playing. They had a good running back there, and again he just got nowhere to go. Big spot by Caleb Muse.
They bring a field goal unit on, and your team blocks the field goal. Special teams was outstanding for your club in this one. That would be the first of a few blocks on the ball game. A tremendous job getting off the field there. Tangi Tourism was honored there as the game sponsor in this one, so I want to thank Tangi Tourism for their support. So your offense comes back on the field and trying to get it going with the run game again.
Yeah, and again, it's tough to run against these guys. Again, Northwestern State had a good defense. They're very big up front. We knew that. We make a pretty costly turnover there. It's going to give them the ball on our side of the 50.
Yeah, so your defense comes on the field with their back against the wall, but once again does a tremendous job. Gets the big interception by Denzel Thompson, turned them away on a 3rd down, and a great run back as well.
Yeah, big play here by Denzel Thompson. Undercuts the receiver, gets the pick, and he returns the ball all the way across the 40.
Denzel had a monster ball game in this one, as you'll see as you continue to watch these highlights. So now your offense in great field position, trying to put something together here. A nice completion to Xavier Roberson. Anytime you get the ball to his hands, it's electrifying.
Yeah, it's good things that happen. Xavier's a great football player. We kind of hurt ourselves with 2 penalties on that drive, so we got to settle for the field goal. And Ryan Adams does what he does best, and that's put it between them. He's
been so good. Your team jumps out on top 3-0. First point of this ball game didn't occur till 10:31 to play in the second quarter, but this is a fake punt. That really maybe their best offensive play of the day.
Right, got a big yard. They kicked the ball down inside the 15-yard line. They fake a punt, the off-tackle run.
But your defense just continues to swarm as a quarterback with the little zone read there. You see they have the ball inside the 10-yard line, but your defense would stiffen and keep them out.
Yeah, a couple of nice plays. Got them down short there. They get the ball down inside the 2. It's a big play. And then they have the bad snap that's going to back them up.
I tell you, it was nothing easy against your defense on this day. It's just you were all over their quarterback. You make them settle for a field goal try on this possession once again. And
then that was a great Jacob Newman on that stop, and then you get a couple guys. Then Isaiah Corbett comes up with another tackle for loss there.
And then here's the field goal attempt.
And Ashton Henderson's going to come through in the middle part of the screen.
And keep your eyes right there on the center because he just blows up the middle part of that line.
Middle part, blocks the kick. And then Denzel Thompson's going to catch the ball in there and return this thing and get it out to about the 25-yard line.
Play was dead right there, so another great job by your defense as they had 2 scoring chances there in the first half. Defense turned them away both times.
Yeah. Big sequence of events there because everyone's going to get the football here. Nice throw by Brian across the middle there.
Coach, here's the school record, 55-yard field goal by Ryan Adams. Bangs it through to put you on top 6-0 with under a minute to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, what a great year he's having so far. And the school record 55-yard field goal was awesome for him, especially be able to do that at home.
Coach, really a defensive struggle in the first half. You're up 6-0 at halftime. But your defense is playing well. You turned them away a couple of times deep in their end, and you were able to get 2 field goals on offense.
Yeah, we're fighting. It's a tough defensive ball game at a time. Our defense is playing really well. We get 2 field goals, and right now at that point we're just trying to find a way to get points on the board. And I thought this way it's a heck of a football game to watch.
Lions lead Northwestern State 6-0 at the break. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll check out the second half highlights right here on Inside Southeastern Football. Head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Moving forward, it is very important that everyone here understand the severity of this.
Now 1 Charlie, 7 November, Roger, thank you.
Introducing our new grilled chicken nuggets. Hungry for more? Go to grilledlove.com.
Inside Southeastern Football with Coach Ron Roberts is supported by Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction, located in Southeastern's hometown of Hammond, Louisiana. Louisiana's First Choice Auto Auction is a dealer-only auto auction locally owned by John Poteet. For more information on Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction or their upcoming charity golf tournament, please visit www.lafcaa.com or visit Louisiana First Choice Auto Auction on Facebook and Twitter.
Rendy's Quick Stop, located just outside the gates of Southeastern on University Drive, has everything you need in a convenience store. If you're looking for a quick snack or a full-service cold drink fountain, hot food to go from Champ's Chicken and Fish 2, or an ice-cold beer, make sure you visit Rendy's Walk-In Beer Cooler. Rendy's also has a huge selection of import and domestic wine. So whether you're running low on gas or whether you just want to pick up lunch or supper to go, visit Rendy's Quick Stop. Rendy's accepts Lions Lanyap for Southeastern students. Rendy's Quick Stop, a proud supporter of Southeastern football.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football. Head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you from Shane's Rib Shack here at Hammond Square. The Lions led Northwestern State 6-0 as they head into the locker room, and we're going to go back out to Strawberry Stadium and check out the second half highlights. A second half that would be full of a lot of action. Back out for the second half, they would get the football first to start the third quarter, and this was maybe the play of the day here as Isaiah Corbett with the pick 6 put you up by 2 scores.
Yeah, great play by Isaiah. We got a little pressure on the quarterback, makes a throw. Great call by Coach Scott. Runs a little zone blitz and drops Isaiah into coverage, and the quarterback never sees him.
So you go up 13-0 at that point, and it was good the way your defense was playing to be up by 2 scores there in the third quarter.
Yeah, again, you give hats off Northwest. I thought they played really well. I thought our defense was playing great. We found ways to get points on the board, and right now it's a hard-fought football game.
Defense, once again, just smothering those guys. Go ahead.
A.J. Bowen and Caleb News come up with a little stop there on a quarterback scramble.
Come back on offense, take a shot down the field. Get a pass interference call there, which will get the ball deeper in their territory. Little bubble pass to Rasheed Harrell, makes some men miss, gets down inside the 10.
Yep. Nice little throw catch there. Get halted again, and we stopped. We got to kick the field goal again, and right out puts another one through.
So at this point, with 8:54 to play here in the third quarter, up 16-0. Feeling pretty good right now, being up by 16 at this point in the ball game.
Well, the way your defense is playing at this point, you feel pretty good about it, and it's just a hard-fought football game. This is one of those old-school games.
And I'll tell you, for our fans that are watching these highlights, this Northwestern team has been putting up a lot of points. The quarterback really makes a tremendous play on this one, as he kind of keeps the play alive, and they scored the touchdown there. Really great job of ad-lib by their player.
Yeah.
And they get the 2-point conversion, so it makes it a 1-score game at this point, and then Mr. Roberson is going to make another big play for your team.
Yeah, that was, again, a great play by their quarterback, getting the ball, getting in the end zone. They're going to kick the first one out of bounds, and we're going to back them up and make them re-kick this thing. And Xavier Roberson is going to make them pay the price and take the ball down inside the 7-yard line and put us in a great position there.
There's a lot of plays in college football that when momentum is turned, and they had all the momentum on their sideline after that touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and you get it right back with the big kick return and the touchdown by Cody Sutton.
Oh, yeah. And nice job offensive line there, blocking, getting them in the end zone. Nice run by Cody. A nice little cutback. He put the shoulder down and get the last 3 yards himself and put us up 23-8.
So you go right back up by 2 scores with 2:10 to play there in the third quarter as Ryan Adams knocks through the extra point. So back up by 2 scores after the big kick return and the touchdown by Cody Sutton. Defense comes back out and continues to play well, gets them right off the field on 3-and-out.
Yeah, and I thought our secondary played really well in this game, too. There wasn't a lot of opportunities. Guys weren't open. They did a good job of keeping pressure on him, but he really had no place to throw the football majority of the day. Nice
individual run by Brian on this one. This was the 3rd and long, and he picks up the first down.
A nice little shot there of some pizza and the fans enjoying themselves.
There's a nice throw and catch to Xavier Roberson, and his helmet comes. Kind of a weird play there. He fumbled the football, but his helmet came off. So when his helmet comes off, the play is dead. And Coach, this may be the throw of the year right here, right down the seam, touchdown to Devontae Scott.
Brian Bennett throws a laser down the middle and splits it and puts a perfect ball. Devontae Scott makes a great catch and gets the ball in the end zone.
And they reviewed it. It was confirmed as Devontae got in the end zone. So at this point, Coach, it's 30-8, as close as this game had been. You're up by 3 scores, feeling pretty good. And then Drew Messita comes through with a big sack of his own. Get him off the field there in the 4th quarter of the ball game. They get it down. Didn't see the highlight there, but we had a muffed punt that gave them an extra possession in the ball game, kind of got them back in the ball game.
Yeah, we muffed the punt down, but they get the ball inside the 5-yard line and poke it in for the touchdown.
Then they put a drive together, and they score again, Coach, and then they're going for the 2-point conversion here. And this was kind of a questionable call right here. They say he was out at first, and then they went back and reviewed it and said he was in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I think that's what we're thankful, obviously, for our instant replay. Make sure they're getting the calls right, even though it wasn't in our favor.
Then an onside kick, and they get the ball. And a game that at one point you were up 30-8 in the 4th quarter, late in the game. They have a chance to tie the game here with just a couple of minutes left.
Yep, how easily it can go. Nobody in this conference is going to lay down. They're going to fight to the bitter end. And Northwest's got a lot of pride. And they're playing hard. And Denzel Thompson's going to finish this thing off with an interception in the end zone.
Another just a great play by Denzel, capped off his day. Is maybe his best game he's ever played at Southeastern. A tremendous job, and that would seal it, Coach, with a couple of kneel downs as you win and go to 2-0 in Southland Conference play, 30-22. Coach, you get the victory. You move to 2-0 in Southland Conference play. It's kind of one of those, a little bit as they rallied there in the fourth quarter, but your team played really well on defense and special teams with several big turnovers and also several block kicks.
Oh yeah, they attempted two field goals and extra point, and we blocked all 3 of them, which is a huge part of them. Denzel Thompson gets 2 of the blocks, and Ashton Henderson gets another one. Big, huge kickoff return by Xavier Oberson, the kickoff return unit. There's plenty of plays in there. I thought punt team actually played really well. We got some situations there. I thought Tim Cowdy comes away with a big punt. It's a total team effort and great football game.
Coach, also when you look at this ball game, people might say, hey, the offensive numbers weren't huge, but it's kind of deceiving. We only had 22 snaps on offense in the second half, and that was due to getting some short fields and scoring.
Right. Well, they faked the punt and got it, took off that. We lose possession also on a muff punt we do, so we lose 2 possessions there. And
they get the onside kick.
Yeah, so there's 3, and we really they kept the football away from us just by a sequence of events. But again, I thought our defense responded well in those situations, and looking forward to moving on to next week.
So Lions moved to 2-0 in Southland Conference play, and like we said earlier, that's 12 in a row against Southland Conference opponents. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more for you right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Moving forward is very important that everyone here understand the severity of this.
Now 1 Charlie, 7 November, Roger, thank you.
Introducing our new grilled chicken nuggets. Hungry for more? Go to grilledlove.com.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, as we come to you from Shane's Rib Shack here at Hammond Square. It's now time to take a look at our Lion profile of the week, and this week we profile a guy who maybe had his best game ever wearing the green and gold, Denzel Thompson. And what was expected to be a crowded defensive backfield, which had almost everyone back from last year and several mid-year transfers coming in from LSU and Tulane, it's a player who has been around since 2011 who is making great strides on the defensive back end.
I feel like we have a lot of talent this year coming in the team, and like I'll say, everybody just go out every day and give it all they have, and like we starting to get rewarded for the effort that we put in every day in and out of practice.
Denzel, man, he's a great kid. Great kid. He's one of those guys like the rest of them that make my job easier, make me look a lot smarter than I am. But he's a good one to have around. Very quiet, mild-mannered guy, kind of even keel, goes about his business the same way.
The Tampa, Florida native has seen action in every game this season, as well as a year ago. So far in 2014, Thompson has 17 total tackles, 2 interceptions, and a block kick.
I don't know, man. It's just a coincidence that every time I have a good game, it happened to be against them. Actually, this year, their defensive coordinator is the coach that recruited me out of high school, and it was nice to talk to him and all.
Nicknamed DT by his teammates, Thompson always seems to show up big when the Northwestern Demons are on the other side of the line. Last season, DT picked off the Demon QB late in the game to preserve the road victory. That pick came with 7:20 left in the fourth quarter. This year, Thompson waited till there was 1:04 left on the clock to step up and save the day.
I want to give thanks to my D lineman for giving that quarterback pressure all day long. And he had one throw, he threw too much air on it, and I happened to get underneath it,
Thompson has always been a winner in football. Since his senior year in high school, Thompson has gone 31-12 on the football field, and Denzel is a winner in the classroom as well. Thompson is majoring in general studies with a focus on industrial technology and has made the academic honor roll twice, as well as the Dean's List and the prestigious President's List once. Thompson is on pace to graduate in 2015.
And so I had sat down to talk to a couple of advisors, and they said they seemed like I would be interested in industrial technology. And I checked out the major, read a couple of documents about it and stuff, and I really liked the field of work they do.
No doubt, Denzel has made the most out of his situation, whether it's been in the classroom or on the field. No matter what's given to him, he's always been a guy who's going to try to do his best. When he doesn't, he's upset at himself. But just all-around good kid, a kid that you're going to see more than you hear. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a joy to have him around.
Coach Denzel Thompson with a monster ball game in this one, and he pretty much owns Northwestern. If you think back to a couple of years ago, he had the big hit that caused the fumble. That was really the turning point in the game. A year ago, had an interception, and in this game, 2 interceptions, 2 block kicks. Denzel Thompson played outstanding.
He did. He played really outstanding. I'm excited for him to have such a huge game, especially at home. Great player. He's been playing outstanding this year. He's a big-time player for us.
All right, Coach, now let's take a look at our Southland Conference standings this week as we're 2 weeks in. Coach, you're 2-0. Central Arkansas is 2-0. Not everybody's played 2 games yet, but right now you're on top as that's 12 in a row for your club against Southland Conference opponents.
Well, obviously momentum's huge in this game, and you want to get rolling, and it's nice to you want to be up out in the front of the pack, not to have them play catch up and hope somebody else takes care of your business. We're in a position where we control our destiny and how we take care of it.
And as you saw, Lamar is also sitting at 1-1. That's the Lions' opponent for this weekend, as they'll be on the road in Beaumont this week, as Lamar knocked off a good Abilene Christian team this past weekend. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about Lamar right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond.
Introducing our new grilled chicken nuggets. Hungry for more? Go to grilledlove.com.
Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Chick-fil-A of Hammond, and also Shane's Rib Shack as we come to you right here from the Hammond Square. We want to thank Shane's for bringing us out some delicious food, some racks of ribs, some peach cobbler. I'll tell you, they have it all here at Shane's. If you haven't been here, make sure you do so, as they have a great, fantastic menu and a great selection, and the service is great as well. As Coach, now we move on to Lamar. This weekend you're on the road again in Beaumont to take on the Lamar Cardinals. I know you're looking forward to making that trip. You're 2-0 in conference. They're 1-1. They're coming off a big win last week as they went over to Abilene and knocked off the Wildcats.
Yeah, they did, and they played us tough. And then going over their place, it's probably gonna be a hostile environment. We got to be prepared for that. Very similar things that we just saw. I mean, really, a very talented quarterback. Yep. Very good defense. Defensive line's big, physical. You can run in the secondary. You're going to see a good defensive ball club. You're going to see a very talented quarterback, and we're going to have to play great.
They're coached by Ray Woodard, and a year ago, Lamar actually jumped on top of us 14-0 before we came back to beat Lamar. You're right. This is kind of the year that they've been hoping for. They've been saying, this is kind of their year at Lamar, and it would be big to be able to knock off the Lions on the road. So they're going to play hard on Saturday night.
No doubt. I expect them to play well, and we got to go in there and expect their best. And again, we just got to take care of our business and make sure we're going to get better this week in practice. We're going to get better, and I expect us to play better than we did last week.
So get in your cars and head on over to Beaumont, Texas. It's not a long ride to take, says the Lions take on the Lamar Cardinals. 6 o'clock kickoff this weekend. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us, and everyone who's associated with this show. For Coach Ron Roberts, I'm Alan Waddell. We'll see you next week. Closed captioning for Inside Southeastern Football is made possible by North Oaks Health Systems for over 50 years. You are the reason we're here.